You know, I ain't gonna stay on this here shit long. I just got wind of the shit. You know what? Let me sit up. God damn it. Whoo! Yes, this him. Oh boy. See, tried to tell y'all goddamn it ass. You know what? I ain't gonna really say too much on this here shit, but I just seen on YouTube they put on the news that the singer Freddie Jackson. Now see, Freddie Jackson was bad in the day. Goddamn it, rock me tonight, and have you ever loved somebody the way somebody love you? And hit my cash up, make it clap. Goddamn it. And he was fat, back then. Always he could sing. Voice is really, really beautiful. Always sharp and elegant. But he seemed like he had some sugar in his pocket. A lot of these women didn't catch on to it because just like Luther Vandross, got some sugar in his pocket. Look, let me tell you something. Whenever you see a really talented like Maxwell and like Freddie Jackson and like Luther Vandross, whenever you see a really talented, attractive man that can sing they ass off, that's beautiful and elegant, women swoon all over them, and you don't never see them with no bitch, you don't never see them with no baby mama, wife, they got some sugar in their tank. They got some sugar in their pocket. Usually on the left pocket, you know what I'm saying? And they got some sugar cubes in the right hand side. You see what I'm talking about? See, Johnny Gill. Oh, I thought Johnny Gill. So he ain't never had no children. He got mad because they said he was fucking Eddie Murphy, goddamn it. I mean, and Arsenio Hall. So y'all sure Johnny Gill ain't never, y'all ain't seen him with no woman and ain't never had no goddamn it children. Eddie go both ways, goddamn it, because he married a big goddamn it woman, got kind of masculine like. She bad though, Nicole bad. She still keep herself together, had all them children's by him. So he must be good freaky at the bed, but then they would catch him over there in the Murphy over there messing with them trannies, the Filipino trannies, and one of them after it came out, he told me he was over there just helping them out, getting them some money so he can get them something to eat and have them a place to stay. Okay, out of all the homeless children's and women's out there in LA and Skid Row and all that and all them junkies and people can't help themselves and in the hospital, you go over there where some transgenders that look just like women's and try to talk to them and counsel them how to milk your nuts. I mean, cause nigga, we know that's why the fuck you over there, goddamn it. Now, I don't want to get on Freddie Jackson, but Freddie Jackson really need to come out the goddamn closet. I mean, because the closet door been swinging open, like both closet doors. We've been seeing they open for years, nigga. And I'm like, don't act. And then he drawed up there singing on 2003, 2004. He's still traveling and singing up there cracking, can't halfway goddamn it sing, can't hit the fucking notes and on cruises. He overseas and them people up there talking about give my goddamn money back. I don't know who got this man traveling around making a mockery of this man. I don't know why this man is making a mockery of himself, but he looked like he been embalmed, goddamn. But like they get him up out the freeze up there at the goddamn. You know what? God forgive me. Forgive me, Lord. I don't know if they got another one of him. Goddamn, this nigga's belly hanging on to a goddamn thread. That's a little thread piece of lifeline. Like they go up there and let him open that casket up and let that man get up there and get on that airplane and travel and halfway sing and go back home and get back in his goddamn it vault. No, see, mm-mm. They are draining his ass. They are Draculing his ass. Just like he did them goddamn it young boys and was paying them goddamn it boys for their hard thing. Huh? And go up in here high. Mess with them and prostitutes and caught that shit along. You know what? Oh, Lord, forgive me. Lord, forgive me, Jesus. got that shit up there taking that medicine, taking that prep or whatever else he was taking, and it done damage his goddamn kidneys up there and doing that pop. You know what? I should have just stayed laid down. I should have just stayed laid down, Lord. Yeah, he been had that packet up there paying them young boys, a prostitute, using them and they behind and using him here, a without no goddamn it rubber then taking that medicine and that stuff ruined that what the spirit said to me, Lord. Now I ain't saying this is true. Somebody's going to tell because see, he was in all them parties. That's how he got them record deals and stuff. He had a sex problem and a drug problem. And you see that real sissy come out when he drank and had that goddamn it powder like 20 years ago, 25 years ago, just really because he in his 60s. God damn it, I mean, I'm talking he get to saying something. This nigga get to tipping on his tippy toe. Get to walking. He couldn't walk on his heel. So he had to walk like a real goddamn it bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like a real sissy. Goddamn, that real sissy came out. With that mascara and them eyelashes, goddamn it, and tipped on through the two-lip. When he get that powder in and get that drink, start tipping round, twisting, lift his leg up real high, goddamn it, like a ballerina in this bitch. And twist round. And in them industry parties. But then somebody need to say something, goddamn it. I mean, please come say something because I could be lying. Like I said, I don't know this for a fact. I'm seeing this in the spirit. I see him, okay, what his name with the gap in his front teeth is just came up. Nothing from nothing, leave nothing. Gotta have something. Make me fuck you in the air. Hey, hey, hey. Billy Preston, goddammit. Nothing from nothing, leave nothing. Billy Preston came up. He a gap teeth sissy. He was very talented and sang, though. That's my favorite song. Come bring me your sweetness. Now there's you, there is no weakness. Lying safe within your arms, I'm born again. See, that make you want to have a nigga then, goddammit. Listen to that shit. He made some beautiful goddamn music with him. I was not home. You know what I'm talking about? That right there? See, now I like him for that right there. You know, that do thing to you. I don't know about Curtis Mayfield. I didn't say that. Damn in the back sun rooftop. I think he has some children. He might have a wife. Somebody else said that. I don't know. I just know that my granddad used to bring every year get a Cadillac and be playing that 8-track tape, damn in the back sun rooftop, digging in the sand with the gangster lane. Hoo, hoo, hoo. I think that's the one, goddamn it. Now, Eddie Murphy, thank you, Mary. Shit, I ain't even warmed up, goddamn it. I got to get well so I can sing. So they showing me and some other celebrities he was with, and he loved young boys in his behind. And he loved it, that powder. Look like he might have on some other prescription pills too. I'm talking about at a sex addiction real bad. Real goddamn bad, just almost every night going to pick up prostitute. And that's when Billy Preston just showed up in here. He pick up prostitute. But he pick up them white boy prostitute up there and goddamn it in Beverly Hills up there. Working up there at the damn cement center, the goddamn day job center. What the hell they call that? You know how them people be up there, be on crack and powder, or live outside, be homeless and shit, and be turning tricks and shit. They go every day to that center, the labor center, and can see if they can get them a job every day to go out there and lay some cement and some bricks and concrete, help do some construction job or something. Billy Preston go up there and pick up them goddamn men's up there on the side of the road, or them white boys up there at the damn day labels up there and tell them day labels that he got a job for them to do, drywall and sheetrock and shit, and had them up in their ass up there in the damn hills on the side of the goddamn road and sucking they thing. You know what? I need to lay back down because, I'm probably just I'm tired. I'm tired. Somebody around Freddie Jackson know to go up there and pick them daily. Because he ain't got to get them by. Go up there and get them one of them damn sandwiches down there. One of them thick hamburgers, a double-decker burger with some french fries and pickles and some special lettuce on there like that Big Mac. Get them like Big Mac and some french fries with some ketchup mustard on them. Go through the drive-thru out there, the drive-in. Pick them up real goddamn it quick. Struck out on them and had them going his behind. Then go up there and play some church music on that organ and shit. And them old black women with them damn curly gray wigs with they stupid ass sitting up there hollering the Lord and that's a man of God. You sure anointed and all that shit. And not knowing that them men's really like damn messing with boys and shit. Like somebody messed it with him when Billy Preston was in the church as a little boy. So he had to struggle with that dick sucking spirit. It's a dick demon on him. Freddie Jackson got that same dick demon on him, and y'all not finna do this here to me. Y'all not finna come over here and feel sorry for this goddamn man and want me to say, oh, you know, he got kidney disease, you know, like out of nowhere that just hit him. I'm telling you, from what the spirit just told me and would see they put this shit together. So I'm gonna try to put it together for you. That man been had that shit. That man been taking that medicine. And that medicine been real toxic. And then he been drinking and was still fucking doing drugs for goddamn it years. That's why that man kidneys is fucked up like that. And they really been fucked up out here 10 years. Like a long time ago they started getting fucked up because he does that goddamn you know, some people see, I don't know where they get their supply, because, you know, they say all coke and stuff and pills ain't created equal. See, when the nigga go off by theyself or get with these goddamn it boys and shit, or they go sit out in the car by theyself or get on an airplane by theyself, you know, before it take off, you know, really like they private jet, just really relax to theyself, goddamn it, and then eyes get bucked, start staring out up at the goddamn sky. Just ain't saying that, just looking off. Then, just some more. They start growling in their throat. That's that real motherfucking shit. You see what I'm saying? Like, when it drain down in their throat, that's that good shit right there. You have to be by yourself and experience that shit alone, goddammit. Look, don't put Eddie Long in here. Eddie Long is dead. What the fuck is you talking about? Everybody know that. And then drink something behind it. They say it's real good. You know, air powder don't make you do that. That's what Freddie Jackson was doing, goddammit. I mean, he was overdoing this shit. Had some in them concert. Had some prostitutes back there in the back. And get on the lead with young men's. Because I knew somebody told me a long time ago they was at the concert like working there and they was in the back. And they, after he done got up there and spent the round and sung his damn song, women hollering and thinking that he loved them and he liked them. Freddie went in the back, got in a limousine, and there was a fine-ass young boy in the fucking limousine, man, waiting on him with a white tee on, thugged out. You know, he like them homie thugs, homie lover thugs, goddammit. You can look at him and tell. You've never seen him with a wife. You've never seen him with a girlfriend. You don't see no cheering because he basically have throat babies and butt babies. You know what I'm saying? He needs to tell the truth. We are in an era where you don't have to lie and pretend like he just got kidney disease and he don't know where it came from and shit. And then the way he up there singing, goddamn it, I mean, it's all fucked up. He done tore his voice up and tore his throat up. Dick and dope done tore his throat up, stretched it out. Then, you know, a lot of time he can't hardly breathe, get up, walk around and shit because, you know, your kidneys are connected to your heart as well as your prostate and your dick. So he probably been on dialysis for years and ain't telling nobody. And I'm telling you, he ruined his own body, like my grandmama say, and his behind it run. That's runt. That's big and that's old, my whole runt. Not ruined, runt. I mean, it's just big and old and long. He a bottom. He a power bottom, but he ain't got that much power in it because he can't hardly get his breath. Have to kind of grasp a little bit or he can't really, get fucked like he used to because he give out. You know what? I ain't got no business on here saying this here. I'm finna lay back down because I'm wrong. Ooh, I'm going to hell. Because, see, somebody needs to come out, goddammit. You can't just book a reading with me. You have to email me and send me your picture, the picture of the people you ask about, the names, and the exact questions if they're physically dead, their obituary or any casket pics, the exact questions and to be considered. That doesn't mean I'm going to take it. I'll have to consider it. You can email me at alexiskttylervp@gmail.com because I don't read everybody. I don't have time for the drama. I knew it. I got to talk to God because this is wrong, what I am saying. This is dead ass straight up wrong what the fuck I'm saying. Now, I can't prove the shit. God damn it, but somebody can. Because it been gave out, Shay. It didn't just, he been doing this and messing with them damn mans ever since he was little. He was a little sissy. Then he was a big sissy, a fat sissy, and now he a bam skinny sissy, little sissy again, goddamn it. This is look, Paul, I already said I'm going to hell, okay? All right? I got to get my life right with the Lord tonight, because I had no business sitting up at my bed coming with this bullshit. But see, I just seen it. And I can't stand it when somebody lie. God damn it. Oh, thank you, Bing. And he's lying. Instead of him trying to talk to the youth and warn people and explain what he went through and how that industry is, but hey, he's one of them type, he's a proud sissy. So, he don't want nobody, he's one of them smug, sophisticated sissies, goddamn. So he's not going to tell, he gonna go to his grave with his head high. And he ain't gonna never admit what he is and what he done and how many boys' life he done run and spread that shit to them boys. See, somebody, either when he die, they're going to do a tell-all or somebody going to say something. They might be extorting him and that might be why he traveling so hard halfway singing and boys cracking because the nigga been extorted for years. He don't want this tell-all. Yeah, they got it, goddammit. I just seen it. Just like James Cleveland, fat, nappy-headed ass, was going around here singing, and my grandmama had this damn album in there and clapping their hand like he's so anointed and shit. All he is anointed with dick, sperm, and cum. That's all he anointed with, and fucking little boys, raping little boys in every city in a town near you, where the fuck he go. You know what I'm saying? Then his play son that ain't his son, he was having him up in his ass. He got that shit. See, this is what I'm talking about. Well, fuck you too. Ain't nobody asked you to recommend my goddamn channel. Keep your stinking ass out over here. What you said, Quana, how he looked like he was reading off a paper? He looked 2 years ago. Wait a minute. So he was singing, but he looked like he was reading off the paper singing. And it still sounded fucked up, didn't it? So he's still in the injury, so they got to get every last bit of juice. Okay, Joseph, look at him. God damn it, hit that beautiful voice he had, it's gone. He can't, you know what? He ain't got much time, God damn it. He already been on his last leg for a long fucking time, and they sit up there entertaining this man and traveling this man around, halfway call himself. I ain't gonna even say singing. My grandma them said call. Goddamn it, Scruggle singing up there, call himself singing. Goddamn it, can't halfway stand up and breathe. This man look like he already gone. Oh boy, this is so goddamn sad. And see, he's paying somebody. Goddamn it, I mean, and a lot of folks he fuck with dead. Goddamn it, they on dialysis too, or and done slid the fuck up out here. A lot of them young boys dead. And they was passing around him. He fucking executive fucking them boy. They were prostitute. You know what? Oh God, I hate to have to come tell y'all this here. Because see, nobody is saying this. But I'm telling y'all, people inside of there know. There must have been some oath or secret or something they took, they getting paid to hold that shit down, or they done signed some agreement and shit. Yeah, Joseph, his soul is gone. They done vampired and sucked on him from the inside out. And he basically agreed to it because he liked it being in there and having all them damn young ass boys. Huh? And messing with them execs. He know how sick y'all. He done took. They sick. He sick. That's why a lot of them ain't saying and a lot of them ain't around no more. Some of them damn executive producers dead or them fucking retired. Got the same shit he fucking got and them passed to their wife and women they got pregnant by and cheerman's born with the shit. I mean, and he didn't give a fuck because he don't like no woman anyway. He think he better than women and compete with them. He love to mess with married men's. Men's that mess with women. Homie thugs. DL thugs. That's what he go for. And he won't even come out and be with no man because he don't want the public to know. But I mean, we know, God damn it. I mean, it's obvious what the fuck you goddamn it is. Yeah, yes, his contract is up. That's why I had to come back to you. I told y'all that this shit was already goddamn it going on, and it been going on with him for a fucking minute. But 2024, okay, this thing, he comes out and admits this shit. And everybody inside of there knew. He knows that because he wants sympathy. So that's why he gonna say, well, it's just a kidney, like that shit just hit him out the blue for no goddamn it reason. So that if something happened to him, that's gonna be the title of the goddamn death. But see, what is the kidney problem a side effect of? That other shit you taking and the fact that like he got that package. You see what I'm saying? And he got it from other people. They passing it back and forth each other and he got a bad strain. I see somebody else DNA on it. He got 2 different strain on him. And he got a strain and it's male. This is not from a female. It's male. One is they saying in the 1960s and 1970s and the 80s. So around 60s, 70s, and 80s. So, you know what? I'm not trying to say that he was a young sister, goddammit. I mean, a damn baby sister, a toddler sister, but especially when I'm going back to the 60s, goddammit, and 70s, I can hear almost 70 goddamn years old, so he was a little sister, goddamn, in the late 60s. I mean, y'all tell me when his birthday is. Said someone's contract is coming up where the elite offer another route. What kind of other route does he have? This man has kidney disease. They would have to replace his kidneys at this point. And I don't think they or replace one of them. I don't understand what you're saying. There's nothing. This man is on his last goddamn it leg, man. Like if somebody, they done let him stumble around and hobble around like he in halfway damn saying for over 10 years with this shit. I mean, he really done had that shit. I'm here about 20, 25 goddamn it years. See, 25, 30 years. This man have had that shit. I'm seeing Rock Hudson. So, I mean, he was alive then, goddamn it, and singing. So, is anybody tell me what year that Freddie Jackson was born? Because He almost 70 years old. So I'm not trying to say that man was a young sissy, a baby sissy, an infant sissy, goddamn it, a toddler sissy. I don't, but elementary school, he was a sissy. In pre-kindergarten, goddamn, you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? 1956. I think he was a sissy in the late 60s and early goddamn 70s. So 56, goddamn it, 66, he was 10. Huh? So sissy was a dick sucker then. You know what? I have got to really talk to the Lord. I got to find my Bible. Whoo, I got to find my Bible because this is wrong as hell what the fuck I'm doing. Because, see, I don't know. I don't know why I'm saying that about that man. And see, that's wrong. I might need to just take this video down because I shouldn't say this about people. You see what I'm saying? I shouldn't say this about this man. Can y'all tell me? I'm going to look later anyway. What record label was he with? Because I wonder, he started in church singing gospel. Was he singing somewhere else? Because he was a young flame, a hot sissy. With the booty shorts with no drawers and shit and dick out. I'm talking about, I got to talk to God because, shit, God gave me the shit. But then, the spirit gave it to me. But see, I don't know, I just feel bad, goddamn it, saying that shit about that goddamn man. But y'all, I mean, because what I'm saying so raw, goddamn it. I mean, it cut to the quick. Goddamn it, cut all down into the bone. And I see this shit down in that man's bone, in his bone marrow, in his back, and his immune system. It's gone, basically. It's extremely compromised. And I feel bad saying this here. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I wonder who recruited him. Who was his handler? Oh, he was with several. He was with Capital and RCA. Thank y'all, Jamila and Joseph. I'm just wondering, just like you see with Luther Vandross. Oh man, come on. You could look at George Michael with his handsome self, with his pretty self. When he was younger, you could see that shit all on his face. And then you see them men were using him and abusing him and whooping his ass and getting him high and stealing his money. He really didn't like himself. He liked being dogged out and up there in LA getting fucked all in the ass and goddamn it tag team up there in the damn bathroom out there at the fucking park. And they caught him. Wish they had been letting him run free like that. Because them agents, and them executive shit were having him like they did them other men he doing orgies. Then he didn't want to admit he was gay. Okay. No wife, no girlfriend, no kids. He had dated women before, but he really loves men. Now he looked just like a girl. So we seen that flaming sis all on him, goddammit. Then he made fun of it and did a video, but he still didn't want to be just in the gay world considered gay. And he had some bad women with him. And when he was in the video, but he was forced to choose his, popularity and shit with bitches kind of went down after they synced that right there. So, he was just forced to just come out and be in that world. But he had been secret in that world on dope, smoking crack, goddamn it. I mean, they had his ass bent over just weighing his ass down. You see how woe out and sad and brokenhearted and depressed? See, he had that package too, man. See, they don't want to say. That's what the fuck. I love George Michaels now, goddamn it now. He was pretty when he was younger, but when he came back, he looked like a sexy, sophisticated, older man that had been through some fuck shit. But the nigga was sexy with it though. One of his favorite songs, you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm talking about? Look at him when he was younger and Wham and Careless Whisper. He was a young, pretty motherfucker, sis. They love black women, the gospel, like Aretha sang and could sing his ass off, had style, was fine. Look at him on Jesus to a Child. That's one of my favorite songs he did, Jesus to a Child. Look at his face. He looks older, like he done been through some hard shit. Face kind of sunk in, but he got a goatee with a beard. Nigga, he was still fine. But he like a seasoned older man that got a lot of wisdom by going through some shit. He was still, tight. You see what I'm saying, Crystal? He was always handsome to me. But then when he died, he looked it wore out. Not worn out, like them niggas wore him down. Had him on dope and crack and was stealing his goddamn money and whooping George Michael A. That's what. And then his lover, when he did Jesus to a Child, he had that shit. That's why, because his lover had died from full-blown AIDS when he did that Jesus to a Child. Back, I ain't never went nowhere. So, I'm really not. You see, I'm not trying to do no gay bashing and shit, cause some gay men I love. And some of them just be sexy and fine than a motherfucker like George Michael. Freddie Jackson, he was never sexy and fine. You just never got the way Freddie Jackson had them badass suits on and was chubby and was turning and twirling on stage. I mean, I guess we weren't taught to look at it, but you can look like a bitch with a beautiful ass, angelic ass voice. The nigga could sing. But if you really look, go watch him from when he was bad back in the day, and he had beautiful women. That gay men gonna always have a beautiful women around them because they always attract sexy men that they can screw on the low, or so-called straight men that undercover will flip or be motherfucking bi. You know what I'm saying? So he would always have bad women, and them. I love that You Are My Lady. That lady was so pretty. She was an actress, I think, and she was brown skin, had curly hair, and had like greenish brown, like hazel like eyes, real pretty eyes. So he would always have pretty women around. But you could, so the women liked him because he would sing to the women. But undercover, you is a grand woman yourself, a grown ass woman, honey, flat backing and goddamn it, bottom handling, a super bottom, goddamn it, not power, supercharged bottom, goddamn it. See, you don't see him around women doing no videos no more. And like I said, I don't like to say stuff about people and then other people don't be saying what the fuck I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? Like, I ain't seen no other psychic do no reading on him. And it's just like somebody had told me today. They was like, that these people are doing these videos on saying Diddy and Lauren London set Nip up. She said it's a shame that it took them 5 years to say what you said in 2019, and you were the only one saying it. You said Nipsey told you, and people were beating you up and threatening you and attacking you and trying to kill you and curse you and wishing death all on you. She said, you're the only one that said it, and you were saying it by yourself. Now she said, you seeing these new videos? I said, I saw the title come up, but I didn't look at it and asked her what it was saying. I said, oh, it's basically saying what I've always said. She said, yeah, but it's like people actually have the nerve. They're singing and putting it together very slow, very late. Took them 5 years to fucking see the shit. And I'm like, wow. I mean, spiritual P. Look, man, look. I don't know if you male or female, but am I lying? What you said, Joseph? I'm still stuck on Mariah Carey, the sister and the mama. Oh, one was in Florida and one was in New York. Did they say yet what was wrong with them? Because I seen the sister had a lot of illnesses and the mama did too. And the mama had some kind of central brain and central nervous system disorder as well. I see her hand was shaking, as well as might have had a heart or some other kind of. Both of them was fucked up and on meds. The sister, shit. I'm laughing at what? What spiritual P up here said? What Tina Turner you talking about? I would wonder if you saw that Queen drip. I didn't look at the video either because as far as I'm concerned, they just repeat. Yeah, I was the only one, man. I had to stand out in the wilderness and take that ass whooping by myself. I was the only one said that shit in 2019 while they calling me a jealous liar and old and all that bullshit. And I still stood by that nigga, goddammit. I was still riding. And 5 years later, it took y'all, see, they put spells on people. And a lot of these psychics and readers and shit don't want to offend these celebrities because they hope they say good shit about them they want to hear because they want to be a celebrity reader and shit. And these celebrities do use psychics on YouTube, but they don't give them shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't see they really blow them up, but some of them do know them and they do use them. And that's how the fuck they do use they damn ass. So they don't They don't want to offend them because they think they got a chance on being a superstar psychic. Goddamn it! And what you said, Christina? You said I've been listening since 2019, and I believe every MF thing you say you didn't bad down. Yeah, and you see it came out just like Black Sam spoke out. Now Whack 100, they said he be telling lies. Black Whack 100 going all up in goddamn it Big Yusuf for ass, and one of the Crips, Deuce, what his name, Deuce Cannon, going up, and then a female Cripettes. They are talking in LA, even though it took them a long time. They confirming everything that I said. Oh, you said just like Nip. Yeah, Nip and Dolph. They were both saying the same thing. Set them both up the same way by some of the same people. Because they said that Jay-Z had offered Young Dolph a contract. What was it, 9? I don't know how many million it was. I forgot. But the same amount of millions he offered him, that's how many times they shot Dolph up there in that goddamn cookie shop. And what you said, Trippy, you said definitely be posting you saying yes. And see, they still don't want to acknowledge me. You said when you talked about that R. Kelly stuff, oh, they attacked me about that. Yep, 23 million. I think he was 22. He might have been shot 22 times. Yeah. But they said Wack ain't lying though on Big Yusufa. If Freddie signed the capital, I mean, like I say, y'all forgive me. I shouldn't have said that shit about that man. But it hit me so strong. Not strong. Strong. That was Spirit started saying and said he need to be exposed. Why does he need to be exposed? Not because he's gay. That's his business that he gay. That's not what I'm talking about. But because he ruined little boys' lives, young boys' lives that was hungry and homeless and need some money, and he passed that stuff. And them boys got sick, and they were messing with women's, and they passed it to women's, who some of them passed it to their babies and fucked them up. That's what I'm talking about that I don't like, and he won't admit what he is. Like he ashamed. He a grown-ass man. What can we do to him? Nothing for being a homosexual. But you just wasn't a homosexual. You was a goddamn slick halfway pedophile in this motherfucker. And them people in that industry were bringing you boys and dope, and you giving it to them boys. You having pool parties and big parties and shit like Rock Hudson did. Just young ass boys underage, minors, or younger to use a chicken hawk. See, that's what the spirit is telling me. That's why I'm saying something about I don't like it. He was taking medicine a long time ago. They were secretly giving it to him to protect him on somebody else's name. Some of them boys was close to him. He was secretly giving it to them without their name on it. They had doctors and pharmacists to hook the drug up for them. And then some of them started getting sores and lesions and pain. And then at a certain point, he cut them off. And he knew they didn't have no money or family or job or nothing because they was junkies and they was prostitutes. They was in the street, had no education or nothing. He cut them off and stopped speaking to them, and wouldn't even make sure they had medical treatment or anything because he didn't want his name tied to that fucking shit to be exposed with a pedophile that he is a part of a whole fucking pedophile ass goddamn network. And then these boys was dying out there, except for a couple of them. He would give them money. Well, I'm going to tell what you did and the stuff you do, and then something happened to them. They come up missing or something because they was already drug addicts. And then one of the other ones, somebody inside that industry, it was his assistant or somebody working in management or got fired or something like that held that shit. He has a secret blackmailer. Might be more than one. One of them looked like they of another race, and one of them was black. And they knew about, they didn't participate with him, but they participated and scheduled them little hookups and them fuck sessions, them freak offs. Now, you see, before Diddy, they was doing freak offs and shit. Diddy didn't create the shit. Clive and all them, they just passed it on down to him and his mama. Freddie Jackson was in them freak offs with them young ass boys and some of them with children. See, and they missing a part of the network. I'm getting cold chills now. And that's why I'm saying something. That's why drawing up like the fuck he is. So people, it's just the Poor thing is just, yes, yes, Crystal. That's why the spirits are telling me this. And a lot of boys have dead because of it and drugged out. So nobody will listen to him or believe him. Him and the execs was in that shit. What you said, Michelle? You said when I lived out in LA, the locals said that Will Smith and a lot of other A-listers would drive around looking for young boys with her. Now, see, you know what? I don't feel bad no more, goddamn it. Because, see, that's what I said they goddamn it do. And see, somebody else had said about Will Smith and his wife. Jaguar, right? Jaguar said it. Goddamn it. I mean, that's. Look, Crystal, the only part I don't have a problem with, I said what I said. It's somebody being a homosexual. I'm not attacking him for that. But you're a pedophile. And you're a drug addict. And you're a drug peddler. I said what I said. I'm sure you're not confused. And some of these boys I'm seeing right now are dead. And they are not dead. Oh, man. We know Kevin Campbell is a sissy. He said he was going to sue Jaguar Wright for saying it. But we don't see he took her to court. Everybody knows that because it was on the news. He was caught in the park fucking men's in the goddamn bathroom. You could tell something wrong with him when he was little and hanging out with Prince. Can you tell me where we're going? Then the little motherfucker could sing now. Little skinny motherfucker could sing. And take dicks. Because see, look, that's the only way they're going to have. Unless you just got somebody in the industry to protect you and have money and not let that happen to you. And usually they're a single parent, a mama, and the mama turn them over to him because they're going to tell the mama, you know, he need to come out here to L.A. or he need to come to Atlanta, stay with Ursha and Diddy, you know, and we need to groom him and train him in a way that you can't. So he can't stay with you, and now you can't stay with him. Leave him at the house with us. And see, that's what I'm saying. They train him, you know what I'm saying, to be a whore, act like a woman. Like that song Britney Spears, I'm a slave for you. Have them doing all kind of shit. See. I want, you know what, him and Jane Cleveland probably know each other. See, Freddie probably grew up in the church, saying gospels around some sisters, unless somebody did to him at home or did in the church around, because he had it in him. That he was a born sissy, goddamn it. He wasn't new, he was true to it. You see, looked like he was a little sissy. I just see that we were young. God damn it. I mean, he was exposed to the shit, but then you ruined the life. Excuse me, allegedly in the spirit. God damn it. He ruined the life of these young lost boys that was homeless in the street, didn't have nobody to love them or care about them, on drugs, prostituting, because a lot of them had to get on drugs to deal with the stuff they was doing, and prostituting and letting rich men's run all kind of trains and stick all kind of cucumbers and objects to hurt them and violate them. They had to take it and really wasn't getting no whole bunch of money, especially if they was black, you know, and they couldn't tell nobody because these were top level executives and entertainers that would have somebody come do something to them. These entertainers are not nice like y'all think and smile. These motherfuckers are killers. They have to kill to get to a certain level of fight, or they'll have somebody do it within there. All this stuff is industry tied. When you see somebody that's in that industry, whether they dying from a disease or where they get murdered or shot, that shit is not from somebody outside that come rob them and shoot them. All this stuff is internal, just like with King Von. What he fucking told me and what Nipsey told me. That's why you think Kanye was up there hollering, talking about Jay and DJ Khaled. I know you got them shooters. Please don't send them shooters. Please don't send them shooters on me. Why would Ye wasn't crazy? Ye was not on that laughing gas, goddammit, and Ye was not on no mental health medicine to make that man hallucinate. He had been inside of it, and you know what they did his mother. You know, you saying ex-Shaq, ex-wife, husband. What you mean, her new husband? You said my mother used to sing all over the country in the church back in the day, and she said, yes, Jane Cleaver was flaming. Which did she know Freddie Jackson or any of them other singers? You see what I'm saying? See, them other women knew he was flaming too. And in his family and in his administration, and they covered the shit up. No, he was doing that with them boys. But they didn't care hurting them boys and violating them. And they and grown men's. Jane Cleveland was doing them gay freak offs. Hated women. And used them men and promised them music contracts and shit. And some of them he gave them to, and some of them he didn't, just to get them in there, and would pay them, you know. This nigga got a long tongue on him. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. They said that goddamn it, Shirley Caesar, some of the other women got a longer tongue than him. Here, lizard, lizard, lizard. See, they be some good company for a bitch in jail. You know what I'm talking about? Cause these women got long ass goddamn it lizard tongue or goddamn it snake tongue like a damn nigga. Goddamn it. The bulldaggers' tongue hang down past they goddamn it chin. Down to they damn Adam apple, goddamn it. Some of these bitches got Adam apple like a nigga, you know, damn long ass clit. Said Jane Cleveland wife, that's a beard. God damn it. They had what you said, they still finding body parts. See what I'm telling spiritual? YFW, why I'm a fool? You know, y'all ain't shit because y'all supposed to have stopped me. I keep telling you I'm struggling with what the fuck I'm saying, and I got to talk to the Lord. I got to find one of my damn Bibles around here, and I'm telling y'all I'm feeling guilty about this shit. I'm really struggling about what the fuck I said, and I'm feeling kind of guilty about what the fuck I said, and y'all supposed to say, yeah, you know. Wait a minute. What you said, trivia, Shawnees? Y'all supposed to tell me that's right, Drip. You supposed to, you know, Lexus, you need to go and get yourself together. Goddamn it, this is some fucked up shit you saying. You ain't got no business. You know, you really is wrong for this here. Instead, I'm telling y'all I'm struggling with it. And instead of y'all saying, yeah, you wrong, you need to struggle, y'all gonna sit there and go along with that goddamn shit. And I just seen Jane Cleveland ass. I'm talking about he got a thick cat tongue. You hear me like them cows? You know they do and they lick their tongue out and chew that cud. About 4 or 5 goddamn it out. I'm talking about Jane Cleveland got a cat tongue on him. Thick, wide, and goddamn it long. You hear me like he can suck 2 dicks at one time. Have 2 sec. You know what? Ooh, I'm going to hell. Oh, Lord. I had no business. I had no business doing this here. Oh, I had no business doing this goddamn it reading. Mm-mm. 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 I'm talking about know how to slob, spit on the dick, and swallow. God damn it. All kind of throat, baby. I mean, just nasty. You see what I'm saying? But that's what men's like. And he like to get pretty men to do that shit to and turn them out and them bitches around them. Had them goddamn it lizard tongue. But they said them women's in there that do that gospel singing, said them is off the chain right there. Them is damn bulldoggers. And I said, you know what? I'm finna go because it's been almost an hour. I have been up here with this bullshit. No, what Saucy Santana mama said about him? Whoo, y'all need to hit my cash app and make it clap, goddammit. Y'all love me and support me in the shit I do. Y'all need to hit my goddamn cash app and make it goddamn clap. Cause you know, I got to get myself together. Thank you, Dana. But y'all love me like the laugh shit. Why don't y'all goddamn it help a bitch? Y'all goddamn it hit this cash app, goddamn it now. Who I got to well PayPal? Shit. You in America take PayPal around the world. That's a world bank. You know, I just really I kind of feel bad about what I said about man, but the only way I can if y'all prove what I'm saying is wrong. Cause it's hard to find anything about Freddie Jackson. Which tells me a lot. You've been around all these years and we ain't seen you with no woman, we ain't seen you with no kids, we know you don't have none. We ain't seen you with nobody, so we know what that means. And it's hushed up, so that means you've been scrubbing the net and you've been paying people and suppressing them a contract. But see, your time is up, goddamn it. Now it's coming to an end. Somebody needs to goddamn say something because you have ruined a lot of men's life. Young boys' life, and their mama wonder where they was and what the fuck happened to them. You never fucking told them yet, like you didn't know them. You and them execs and other men you mess with cover that should do them young children like that. Y'all were older than them and shit. See, this needs to come out to exploit them and their life is gone. This is what some of these young men are telling me about Freddie Jackson. In the spirit, their spirits are not resting like they told me about Jane Cleveland stinking ass. Cat tongue ass. I'm trying to think of another animal got a tongue shaped like that's goddamn big. Now, you know, don't lie, bitch. You know, y'all have a nigga on you that got a goddamn cow tongue like that. You know you ain't gonna be able to goddamn tell that nigga don't come back over your house no goddamn more. You know you it's not gonna tell that nigga don't fucking talk. Yeah, a camel tongue, goddamn it. Cause them camel tongue long, goddamn it, and strong. Them camel lick they tongue out. That motherfucker go down they knee. Don't act like a nigga hit you off with some shit like that. You gonna tell that nigga don't speak to you no goddamn. Now I really had to have my protection necklace on to keep a nigga away from me like that with a goddamn camel tongue and a goddamn cow tongue. I been done got up and stabbed that nigga. Goddamn nigga act like you don't want to fuck with me no more. I want to bag the fuck up or go home to another bitch. What you said? One of my old patients said that she was so excited to meet him, and she was so upset because Freddie stank. What he was stinking like? See, it's a different way you stink. So what kind of way? She said that, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? Africa Bombada, like to go down on boys too. Like a bitch. Miko, I mean, what kind of stinking was it? Was it a outside stinking? Like, he's sweating from being out in the heat? Was it a butt oh, yeah, and his butt and his behind. You see what I'm talking about? See, even the older, he didn't clean himself out. He should have took that Masson Gill, with him in his pocket. You know what I'm saying? Because if he smell like that, you already know he ain't with no goddamn it women's. He's I'm every woman. It all in me. Yep. See, he Chaka Khan, goddamn it. A lot of them gay men, they really have to watch that. And women's get fucked in their behind too. So they have to watch that shit too. See, we're going to yeah, I know it. I got a foot in there. I see it. I already feel myself. I slipped down in there. I know it. I got to talk to Satan tonight, goddamn it, about what this. But they the one showing it to me. Huh? I don't believe I'm wrong. I just feel bad because I'm the only one saying the shit. So we're going to wait and see. And if y'all know somebody, now somebody just came in here and said that an older woman was excited to meet him, I guess thinking he's great. And then said this man behind was smelling through his clothes. God damn it, I mean, so he probably hooked up with somebody down at the old folk. Where was she at? Please don't tell me she was at the old folk home. God damn it, I mean, I don't. Please don't tell me he was messing with nobody over there. And so that lady said that his butt was leaking. That was what she's saying. That man was leaking and loosening around his ass. You know what? She going too. See, I guess we all going together. So hell, I don't feel bad no more. At least I'm gonna have somebody with me. Goddamn it, we talked about motherfuckers together. Tag team motherfuckers in this bitch. Bro, I'm just saying. Yeah, he could get some Masson Gill. It's still women around, Kotex and tampons and all that shit. She was in the SWAT. Oh, in Atlanta? He was down here stinking? Oh, he had a ball down here because the industry's down here. I have plenty of men down here said Diddy was making fun of Carl Winslow, begging him for money, so he had to pay him with his butt. Wait a minute, who wear a colostomy bag? And who would call Winslow and Diddy said that he was begging for some money? Wait a minute, what was said? Who wear a colostomy bag? You know what, y'all? You see how y'all is? You see how y'all is? You see how y'all do? Who is you talking about? Well, colostomy bag. I'm waiting for them to answer. God, I mean, this is here right now. Who we say Family Matters dad. I gotta go back and look at that. I don't remember the dad. Said, they said Diddy said it. They didn't say he said it. Said a man from Carl Winslow. I don't remember him or what he looked like. I don't think I watched Family Matters. Said the dad assistant and that he will. How you look? How you gonna talk up on that man clothes? How do you know that man wear colostomy bag? Did he say that shit? That he wear a colostomy bag? And, oh Jesus! I'm so glad this shit is coming out, y'all. Y'all need to know how a lot of these people are. Oh, I don't know. He did not disclose it. He just said he got a kidney disease, so I know he got to go on dialysis. But a lot of people, I've seen people that go on dialysis that are weak like that, don't take care of themselves. They had that same look he do, like it takes the life force out of him because his blood dead. See, the kidneys filter blood and put oxygen in it. But when they can't do it by themselves, they get on that machine to do it for them. But I've seen some people that don't look like that. They look healthy. You wouldn't even know they getting it. He probably be getting it a lot, probably like 2 or 3 times a week. He looked dead. And he looked real tired and weak. And he used to be fat, and now he little. And I just seen on a video from 2004, 24, like this year, where that jacket and them pants he had on was padded, like he had some padding around that jacket to make it look like he was still thick, but you could tell the jacket was too goddamn it big, or stuffed with some pillow or cotton or something, had some stuffing around his ass. So I don't know if the nigga had a pamper on to make his ass look thick, like he got some ass shot, like it was big and rounded off around in his ass, like he had some puff, like his ass was puffed out in the back, but his leg long, little. It can't be both ways, goddamn it. Now, so Freddie Jackson said on his show, "Don't nobody know but his mama." Well, we know that you not straight. We know you not straight. You couldn't be. So, so Freddie Jackson had a BBL. Look, the man whole body skinny, but his butt looked puffed it back there, and the jacket looked it puffed it up. Like they pad in his clothes or putting a pamper back on now. Like it was stick. You know what? I'm not doing this with y'all no more. Goddamn it! I'm not doing no more. Regina, Paula, Christina, Erica, all y'all going to hear Travalia. Goddamn it! I'm not. Whoo! I'm finna go down here and put my protection necklace on. Cause see, these demons in here done gave me this bullshit. These messy motherfuckers. I'm put my protection necklace on. Huh. I'm gonna go down here and pray over myself and put the anointing oil on my head and put the oil around my mouth to anoint my mouth, goddamn it, because I'm wrong as two left shoes.